Hello, everyone. Just thought I'd give my quick thoughts on Steven Soderbergh's new film, Black Bag. I definitely admire Steven Soderbergh as a director. He's not one of my favorites. I like Ocean's 11 and Unsane. Thought Side Effects was okay. Logan Lucky was fun. But he definitely has a certain style to his films that's kind of unique. And this movie has a really good cast. Michael Fassbender, Kate Blanchett, both great. You got Naomi Harris and Pierce Brosnan in here, ironically, both in 007, which this film is a espionage thriller, so it makes sense. There's a scene at the beginning with Michael's character, George, done greatly. It's like a one shot that's following him into this nightclub in London. It was shot great. I thought the score really stood out. I think it was Thomas uh, Newman that did it, if I'm not mistaken. Very good score. But the problem with this movie is it's not really a rewatchable film, in my opinion, honestly. And I feel like it's very predictable who the mole is that's in the organization by the end of it. There's a certain scene with Fassbender and the mole that you see about 20, 30 minutes in the movie, and you can just pick it apart from there. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. If you're a fan of stylish espionage movies, go into it. Don't go into it thinking it's going to be all action packed, because it's not. It's definitely dialogue heavy. It's focusing on the dialogue. You definitely have to pay attention from start to finish. If you're going into it thinking, oh, this is going to be like James Bond or, like Man from Uncle, don't have that mindset. You will be extremely disappointed. I do think the writing and the acting are both great and top notch, especially from Michael Fassbender, just fantastic in this movie. But overall, I just feel like the film was just very predictable by the end of it. It doesn't have a lot of meat to it. There's just not a lot here that you haven't seen before. It's just kind of the same old thing, and it ends so abruptly too. Like, that's it. Like, I was just like, really? That's the end of it. But overall, I think it's a decent espionage movie. It's not one I would really go out and see, though. I would wait for this on, like, VOD or Vudu or whatever you watch your movies on streaming wise. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.